right. Good night, folks. I hope y'all having a good night. This your boy Messiah Boss, and I'm coming to you with a You Hook Now the podcast. Uh, Man, it's simple. That's my podcast. You Hook Now. I named it You Hook Now because eventually I plan on getting everybody hooked. Whoever gets a chance to get a taste of what I'm saying. Uh, to be simply, I got You Hook Now. You can find on many different platforms. You can find on YouTube and you can find on Anchor. You can find on Spotify. You can find on a couple of different other I other a few other podcasting. I'm like I have a train of thought. I'm tripping right now because my mind is somewhere else. But let me jump back into this. Let me jump back into this real quick. You can find me on Anchor. You can find me on Spotify. You can find me on a couple of different other podcasting platforms. You can find me on YouTube. I have two different YouTube web pages. Um, One will be the host of You Hook Now, all my podcasting stuff from You Hook Now, and another one be another YouTube page will be the host of all my devotionals that I do. I'm really big in the Word. I'm a holy guy. I try to be holy. I try to be holy because I was instructed to be holy. I'm not nothing. I'm not no Baptist. I'm not no Pentecostal. I'm not no non-denominational. I'm not none of that stuff. I'm just a person who try to be holy. That's it. But you'll get to see me talk about devotions. Devotions that I read the day that I decide to record one. Um, so if you want to hear some type of devotional breakdowns, hit that other YouTube page up. And where you can find those YouTube pages are on my Twitter page. Hit my Twitter profile at Messiah X5. At Messiah X5. Go to my Twitter profile, look up at the top. There you go. You'll see two links to YouTube pages and hit either one and just get to scrolling and get to listening and get to sharing and get to commenting and get to donating. What I mean by donate, I have a Cash App. I was gonna do a GoFundMe, but I really don't have the foundation ready like I want to. So I'm gonna forego the whole GoFundMe page right now, and I actually have one. I started like a year or two ago, but I never really followed through on it. I never really followed through on it because some other participants that I had in that idea fell through, so I didn't follow through on it. But yeah, so find me on Twitter at MessiahX5. Hit the profile page. Go on the profile. Boom, boom. Hey, hit the bio. Go see the two links. Bam. You can hit my Cash App. I have a Cash App posted. You'll see it. You'll see my Cash App through my videos, and you will see it. I'm gonna post it up on my Twitter page too. So man, if anybody just wanna like download to me or donate, I said download, donate to me in my Cash App. Be free. Whatever your heart leads you to do it because at the end of the day, man, I'm self-sponsored. I'm doing this by myself. Uh, I tried to bring other people on, but they was acting real Hollywood. They want to get paid. They want to get this and that. And at the end of the day, they don't understand the grind of coming up and starting from nothing. So I'm doing this solo. I'm rocking solo, and I do plan on building though. But uh, in order for me to build, it's going to take some time because as building takes money, building takes funds. So I will have a Cash App link that you can feel free to donate to, and yeah, man, just whatever your heart feels free because or whatever your heart leads you to do it. Just drop it. Whether it's $1, whether it's $2, whether it's $5, whether it's $10, whether it's 50, whether it's whatever you want to do, man. I ain't asking for no increment. I'm not a person that's gonna be like, hey, yeah, here's set increments for what. Nah, I'm not doing that. I was gonna go to YouTube and I was gonna do the what was that called, like the super chat or something like that. But YouTube trying to take like 40% of my money. Man, I ain't got time to be doing all that. Nah, I don't need to be helping YouTube get richer at this point in my life because they already super filthy, guilty, real, or whatever rich. You know, so just man, you see a Cash App link in one of my videos. Just hit the Cash App, drop me something. If your heart is say do it, do it. If it don't say do it, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Do not do it. And okay, pretty much that's it on that. We're gonna move into this topic real quick. Let me walk you through it, right? Let me kind of open your eyes up on this topic. There's nothing wrong. There's absolutely nothing wrong with interracial, biracial, however you want to call it, dating. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. There's a lot of people right now in these times, within this last maybe 10 to 15 years, are being quote unquote woken up. They are detaching themselves from non-black counterparts, non-black love interests, non-black fetishes. Swirlers are starting to unswirl. Uh, it's a pretty big movement for the black people of this world, that they are really starting to, not all of them, but some of them are starting to see whatever light that they see, and they are becoming more pro-black with their relationship arena of their life. Wanting to be with someone who looks like them, wanting to be with someone who actually resonates with where they walking from, where they coming from, what life they live, how they grew up, cultural upbringings, and just regular, upbringings. And they are starting to, do a lot of connecting in that arena. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. I tell people all the time, man, I'm not a person who's going to tell you who should you date, who shouldn't you date, and why shouldn't you date them, and tell someone that their ancestors is the reason why I don't talk to you in that capacity. I'm not doing all that. That's not my job. That's not my job. I know cool people of all races, but I first say I'm a man and I'm married to a black woman. I already knew I was gonna marry a black woman, and there it is. I married a black woman. As simple as that. But what leads me to this topic tonight, and it's a joking topic. It's nothing to really be taken serious. Some people do take it serious. I really don't take it that serious. To me, it's like a joking matter, because it's like a reoccurring thing that happens within our community. And what I call tonight podcast is snowed up. Snowed up. That's what it's called. Snowed up. Now, with being snowed up, there's absolutely nothing against the term snowed up, nothing against white women, or nothing against no other race of woman, because even though I named this podcast Snowed Up, I am going to talk about more than just black men dating white women. So, but I'm just going to call it Snowed Up, because Snowed Up is just like the biggest thing that could stick to this topic. So the reoccurring theme is, now, we saw a picture on Twitter, right? First of all, it was a picture of like a social justice statement. The black man had on White Lives Matter on his shirt. The white woman had on Black Lives Matter on her shirt, and the child had All Lives Matter on his shirt. But this is the kicker. There's nothing wrong with a black man dating a white woman and having a mixed child. But if you don't really pay attention to the picture, you will see the brother standing over this little child, but the child is full white. You know what I'm saying? So obviously it's not his child, it's only her child. So he's standing there like a proud dad. And at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with him being a proud dad, because it is what it is. And you met this woman and she was single, she had a kid, and you stepped in and you doing your thing. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? It is absolutely nothing wrong with that. And I don't even knock people. But I'm just talking about this topic because of the joking manner that people talk about this topic. And it's when black brothers date outside their race and they go find them a snow bun. You know, they go find them a snow bun. You know what I'm saying? They go find them a lato. You know what I'm saying? They go find them like a Latin lady or an Asian lady, whatever. The problem be, I ain't talking about athletes and entertainers. They got the money. They get top-notch pick or damn near any and everything, unless they stand with their high school sweetheart and then they got the money to dollar up. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about these average, everyday, average Joes, these brothers. And the crazy thing about a lot of these average Joe brothers is that they get on social media and they talk super tough and they Superman. They really got the S on their chest about being with a snow bun or about being with a Latinx woman or whatever she may be. And then a picture comes out. An old photographica comes out. And you look at this photograph and you take a deep pause and lean to the left and look at it. Inhale, lean to the right and look at it. Look eye to eye with the photographica. And you looking right dead in the photo. And for a brother who talk a bunch of shit about the woman he got, this photograph have you saying, is this your queen? The nigga who talk mad shit, is this your queen? Is this the one? She number one. And at the end of the day, I can't help how a person look. I ain't the best looking nigga in the world, but in my mind, I'm the best looking nigga in the world. But at the end of the day, when you talk heavy shit with an S on your chest and you put down black women in the process, and then when we see what you really working with, and we looking at that picture like, is this your queen? This the one? She can't be the one. She got to be somebody on the side. She got to be the 6 o'clock side. She got to be the 5 o'clock side. She got to be. You know what I'm saying? Because I know for all the shit you talk, this ain't the one. This ain't the main. This ain't baby girl. It can't be for all the shit you talk. And the crazy thing is, if you know the person, or you do a little digging into whoever this brother is, you would see that he have left a super nice, bad black woman for what he got. Now I get it. We just talking about the physical. And one thing I do understand about the physical, some of you pretty ass women are sexually not that great because you feel like you're too pretty to get the job done. And a lot of these women who are a little bit lower on the totem pole in looks, whatever they do it as if their life is on the line. This is true. And I've experienced that. And I know a lot of beautiful women gonna say, nah, it ain't that. You just ain't bringing it out of her. Man, look. Don't get it twisted. Part of that is true because I done had some pretty gals that let me mess up their hair soon as they got it done. Came over with the fit, got undressed, and got the sweat, and got the beating her back in. Yeah, I get that. But it's a lot of y'all pretty women. Not even just black women, but just pretty women in general. that you feel like you too pretty to get the job done. You're too pretty to sweat. You don't want to mess up your hair. You don't want to mess up what they call it, your bayangs. You don't want to mess that up. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get the baby hair linked to the side. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to mess up the fit. You don't want to get the toes messed up. You know what I'm saying? You too pretty to get down. Especially when you just got made up. And that's the thing. When you a beautiful woman and you know you bad, you got to think about it. When you just get made up and you coming in and you just spent all that money on yourself, the first thing I want to do is a man that's just messed that up. Not because I don't want to mess it up because I just want you to look bad, but I just want to mess it up because I want to know that I fucked the dog shit out of you. That's what I want to know. I made the hell fall. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth. But back to the story. For some of you brothers who talk bad about sisters, talk bad about our black sisters, and then you hop on to other races. You hop on to a Bethany. You hop on to a Selena. You hop on to a Menway. And the thing about those people, they ain't even the best of their race. It's like, if you're going to talk mad shit about a black woman and go to another race, make sure you pulling top notch of the race. You know what I'm saying? Or make sure you shooting heavy at top notch of the race. So if you shooting at the 10, you shooting at the 10 so hard that you got no choice but to land at the 9. But some of you niggas ain't doing that. Y'all come directly into the game shooting at the 4 and 5. Sometime the 3, 2 to 1. I'm just telling you the truth. And you niggas be Super Bowl. And I ain't talking about the NFL championship game. You cats be Super Bowl with an S on your chest, walking around with that snow bunny that looks like, I ain't gonna even do that. I ain't gonna even do that. But you walking around with the lady from that other race. And this is just jokingly, but you're not walking around with someone that looks that great for you to talk so much shit. But I get it, brother, because I'm a man. I'm a man. And what I know the difference between men and women is, see, a woman, in order for her to lay down with a man, unless she's tricking her body away, but I ain't talking about her tricking her body away. For her to really mentally lay down with a man, he has to look good to her. He really has to look good to her in order for her to lay down with a man. I don't know no woman who lays down with a man that don't look good to her. But as a male, I'm here to tell you straight up, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. She don't have to look good at me for me to get my dick wet. She don't. She don't have to look good to me at all. Nobody's gonna see me going up her stairs at 3 o'clock in the morning. Nobody's gonna see me going up her stairs at 6 o'clock in the morning. You're not gonna see me. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna see me at 10 o'clock at night. You know what I'm saying? So she don't have to look bad for me to go get my dick wet. Especially if I know she's not the most attractive, but she fucks like she's fucking for survival. That means she's doing it with all she got, with all her might and all her heart and all her passion. Because that's how she competes with the beautiful ones. So I get it. I probably see why you hooked. Because I'm not gonna knock you, brother. You might did have a bad one, but she was only bad in looks. She wasn't bad in the bed. She bad with looks, but her throat ain't vicious. But this faux throat is vicious. This snow bunny throat is vicious. Maria throat is vicious. And then they let you jump all up and down in them how you want to jump all up and down in them. I get it. I understand. That's why I say this topic is just kicks and fun. We just having fun with this topic. You know, I really ain't even got no point to prove. But for you cats though, who really have an issue with black women and you really make it a point to try to put down black women to do this, like you don't need to be putting down our sisters at all. If you're gonna date outside your race, date outside your race. Do that, man. You got the right. It's your free will to do so. But you ain't got to put down our community, man, in the process. You don't have to do that. That's something that you don't have to do. You know? But I was always taught to shoot for the stars. I was always taught to shoot for the stars because if you put a little longevity in them, and then mother time and father time hits them, gravity takes its hold of her life, and she might gain a couple pounds, she'll still look good with the weight gain. She'll still look great after the kids. I'm gonna be for real. When I met my wife, baby, fat, thick, nice breasts that sit up tremendously, pure, beautiful face, young man. Oh my God, it was everything. I'm telling you, she was beautiful. But I got 18 years in with her. I got 18 years in with her. And she can't always go to the gym. And she don't eat salad every day. But she still looks beautiful with what 18 years of longevity has done with her. Still look beautiful. And I ain't just saying it because she's my wife. I can see it in other niggas' eyes. You know what I'm saying? Still look good. Still gets my blood boiling when I see her. You know? It's just the truth. So, what I want people to understand is, when you see these brothers and they messing with these other race of women and they don't look as great. The problem is it's like we honestly think it's like a mindset thing because it's not like it's just a couple of brothers who do it. It's like a reoccurring thing of a big number of brothers that do it. And then a lot of women say, yeah, because the real pretty Beckys and the real pretty Selenas and Sonias and whatever, they mess with the cats who got the money. You know, and we like I said, money will get you top notch. But I come to tell you, my friend, I come to tell you, a lot of them top notch girls who look nice, who look bad, they got some stuff going on in their life. They got some stuff going on in their life too. And I do get sometimes why the brother will, as they say, cut back on his standards when it comes to picking a woman. Because I'm not going to just sugarcoat the game. I'm not saying that less attractive women ain't out there getting it in. Because I know some less attractive women out there slanging that monkey around like it's no tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? They sleep with every nigga in the community. You know what I'm saying? So but what I'm saying is that when you out in this dating game or whatever like that, it's more easier for niggas to go shoot at that 6 or that 7 or that 6 or that 5 who gets no attention than to be shooting at that 10, that 9 or that 10 that every time you see her, she's jumping out of another nigga car. Not saying that she's sleeping with him, but she's always on the move. She's jumping out of car to car. She got 7, 8 niggas that want to spend money on her and want to be down with her. And out of the 7 to 8 niggas, at least 3 of them popping her. And like, yeah. That's just too much of a headache. You know? So it could be they just getting what they can get. You know? It could be they just getting what they can get. But what I'm telling people is, if you're a black man and you are talking mad noise about our community, about our sisters, but this is how you get down, don't go try to blame it on, oh yeah, bro, she caked up, man. She spend money on me. But because you know the saddest thing about it is when they do stuff like that, is that, bro, it be sisters that literally look better than the woman that y'all chose and got a better job than the woman that y'all chose and that wanted to fuck with y'all. So I don't think it's none of those, if you want to say tangibles or intangibles that she may carry or that she may have. I don't think it's that. My problem is that, bro, if you just don't fuck with our people, you just don't fuck with our people. If you feel like you was made to snow up, you was made to snow up. If you feel like you was made to be with a Latin woman, be with a Latin woman. And be happy with your 5. And be happy with your 4.5. Be happy with your 6+. Be happy with it. But you can't be talking mad shit about the community and about our sisters, and you walking around here with a 6+. You can't do that. You can't do it at all, especially not in my face. But you really can't be doing it. You can't be cyber thugging, talking mad shit, and you walking around with a 6+. You walking around with somebody looking like Igor, looking like Uncle Fester. You can't do it, Bucko. You can't do it. So I'm gonna end this topic with this. Like I told y'all, it wasn't too deep. It was nothing major. I wasn't here to give you 3 points or nothing like that. Brothers, I'm gonna just tell you, man, shoot at whoever you want to. But I know one thing for me and myself, if I'm going to go fuck with a race that's not my own, trust me, bro, I am shooting for the fucking stars. You understand me? I'm shooting for the baddest motherfucker over there. For real. On everything. I am shooting for the baddest white girl that I see. And only shoot for the baddest ones. No, I'm not saying I ain't gonna knock down a couple 5s and 6s. And then nigga gonna knock down some 5s and 6s. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna shoot for them 9s and 10s. You know what I'm saying? If it comes to Latin women, I'm gonna shoot for them 9s and 10s. But I'm gonna bust a couple of 6s and 7s. I'm gonna bust a couple of 5s and 6s. I'm gonna bust them smooth out the frame. You know what I'm saying? If them Asians, them Indians or whatever, the Native American, it don't matter. It don't matter if they Pacific Islander, whatever you want to call them. You know, East Indian, whatever, it don't matter. Hey, I'm shooting for your top-notch gals. I'm gunning. I'm gonna shoot for some of your top-notch so bad that I know I'm gonna make your man in your community mad. But your 5s and 6s will get their back cracked. I'm just telling you the truth. Because them 5s and 6s be fucking for survival. They fuck for competition purposes. They give that neck for competition purpose. Now, brother, if you hanging on to a 5, a 6, or a 4, and she don't fuck for survival, and she ain't giving throat for survival, what are you doing? If I'm gonna have a lazy fuck, now I gotta have a bad looking lazy fuck if I'm gonna have a lazy fuck. If I'm gonna have some lazy ass, she might as well look a beast. She might as well look nice. Cause you can't have no 5, 4, 6. And she a lazy fuck. How you gonna be a 3, 2, 4, 5 and be lazy in the bed? How? How? Don't you understand you here for survival purposes? You here 1,700 hours. You here to get the job done and move on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, all jokes aside though, brothers, I don't know if it's something mentally in y'all mind, or I don't know if y'all are intimidated by niggas who got more money, and y'all see them with the baddest of the baddest, so y'all feel like y'all just gonna be like, I'm just gonna catch these niggas scragglers or whatever. I don't know. I don't have that mindset, bro. Like when I was a single dude, but I was shooting for everything. I was shooting for every woman with the best looking, every woman with the highest paid jobs. I wouldn't give a damn because, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You never know what's going on. You never know who's willing to take a chance on you, bro. I'm telling you, my kinfolk right now, man. My kinfolk right now, he ain't gonna lie, he's snow bun done up. That boy got a snow bun action. And she put that Bucko on his feet, man. I'm telling you. She put Bucko on his feet, got his own business, goosenecking, 2 brand new, what's some things called? Cummins 3500 Ram diesels. She put Bucko on his feet, and I ain't even mad. You know what I'm saying? And she was like a 6.5. But she was a 6.5 with that paper. And he said she fucked like her life depended on it. So at the end of the day, when you tossing in that in the variable, she might be a 10. She might be 10 action. But yo, real talk, brothers. Simple as this, man. Don't be talking mad shit about our community, bro. Just to go lay up with somebody that ain't in our community. to make and honestly feel like you making them like, you know, feel some type of way or feel better or whatever like that, thinking that they above our women in our community because you're a sucker for that. You know what I'm saying? You a real live sucker to be laying up there with a 4.5, really trying to talk bad about women in our community who are beautiful, top notch, just because you got some type of complex about your identity and your community. If you want to be with your white girl, if you want to be with your Latin girl, it's nothing wrong with them, man, because they got beautiful women too. They got beautiful women too. I see them all the time. If you want to be with your Asian girl, or you want to be with your Native American girl, or you want to be with your Indian woman or whatever, it's nothing wrong with that, man. Chinese girl, Japanese girl, whatever. Be with her. Be with her, but don't be talking shit about it. Don't be talking shit about the home team, though. Don't be talking shit about the home team and trying to make them feel some type of way that they better than the home team. Don't do that. Don't do that. And for you women who are non-black, who are sitting out there listening to this shit, listening to niggas disrespect their own people, you a sucker too. I ain't gonna call you no BITCH or nothing like that, because I don't get out like that. I'm just gonna say you a sucker. You know what I'm saying? You a sucker, and maybe you two suckers need each other. You know? But until then, man, I'm a side boss. I'm checking out, man. Until then, man, peace and love.